Shalom, this is Yehudi Goldfarb in Tzfat, wanting to share with you my movements from the Otiyot Hayyot movement form, the living letters, the movements I do for counting the Omer. Since each Hebrew vowel, sign, and sound corresponds with a different sephirah on the Kabbalistic tree of life, I match them up to do the combination of each day of the sephirah count, of the Omer count. So today is the 24th day of the Omer count, which is 3 weeks and 3 days, which is Tiferet Sheba Netzach. The fourth week is Netzach. I'm wearing a yellow skirt. It's a light yellow skirt today to symbolize the whole week of Netzach for myself, remind myself each day. And I'm wearing green, various greens as a top, remind me which day of the week it is, week of Tiferet, and a green scarf on my head to remind me that each Tuesday is Tiferet throughout the year. I also happen to be doing this video in front of the great olive tree behind me, which is hundreds of years old, and it is now in bloom with little yellow blossoms on the just in front of the green leaves. So it's combining Tiferet and Netzach as well. So the movement for Netzach that we've been doing all week is the Chirik. It's a single dot, the E sound underneath a Hebrew letter. And the movement is gathering all your fingers together. A lot of noise. I'm near a road out in front. Sounds like a very heavy truck going by. So let's pause for a minute. I'm in my balcony of my kitchen in Tzfat. Okay, Chirik is a single dot. E, bringing the hands down and bending forward with a straight back. What I do at the beginning is actually put my feet shoulder width apart and parallel to each other. And then E is the Chirik. E, spreading the hands out slightly. A sense of focus. I used to call it condensation of self with a capital S. You know, why am I here is Netzach, a sense of perseverance and endurance that come when you have a sense of purposefulness and direction. So this is E, strong downward motion. E, it's also like the decision, the victory of making a decision to move forward in a particular direction. Tiferet is balance and harmony and beauty. Tiferet is the heart space. Tiferet has also to do, and it came to me a lot from the movement, the Cholam is Tiferet. So I bend my head forward and my spine is the long part of the Vav. And the dot on top for the Cholam reminds me there's something more than myself. I may have a good sense of purpose, but I need to let go and align with something much bigger than myself. So it's oh. And that space of Hashem being in charge is very much the place of Tiferet. We're surrendering to that larger picture, which is a big heart, which is holding me, encompassing me, as well as something I need to be reminded of regularly and see from a larger perspective for balance and harmony. Okay. So I'm going to do a combination of these two movements, starting with the day of the week and then the whole week. So it would be Tiferet Sheba Netzach. And I'm going to do it combination 3 times, one for the Nefesh level of soul that enlivens me, that supports my physical being, and one for the Ruach level of soul that supports my emotional being, and one for the Neshama level of soul, supports my thought process and my mental and intellectual being. And all together, my whole spiritual being comes into balance and harmony, hopefully within a sense of persevering on what my purpose is, how I manifest my potential as an individual person within the larger eternal perspective of the structure of the universe. So that's kind of my kavana for today, to unblock any blockages in this combination and to fix the blemishes, as the language is in the prayer book. Take off the incrustations, the shells that may be holding me back from my full potential, and doing it in a balanced way, pursuing that manifestation of myself in the largest, best possible way, and doing it in alignment with God's will, and with a harmonious perspective, all parts of my being, and harmonious with other people. So here we go. Tiferet Sheba Netzach. Oh, E. Oh, E. Oh, E. And many blessings to you for the 24th day of the counting of the Omer. Tiferet Sheba Netzach.